this shirt though. I know. What up? Today I'm doing a video on how I got my hair red. And I should have filmed this a while ago when I first dyed it, because this has actually like been 3 weeks since I've dyed it, so it's a little faded. Surprisingly held the color pretty well because I wash my hair, you know, often. So, anywhoozles. The overall process was pretty easy. I would say a novice could do it. Like if you can dye your hair with box dye, you can do this. I have faith in ya. What I used are the L'Oreal Excellence High Color Highlights for dark hair only. And I got it in magenta, but I also got the one in red. So I got red and magenta, but I threw the red one away. So I just have the magenta one to show you. But it's better than nothing, okay? For my hair, I have like this much hair and it's pretty thick, I guess. What was enough for me is 2 containers of this. I did 1 red, 1 magenta, and then that was enough for all my hair. So if you have longer hair than me, you should probably get maybe 2 or 3 just to be safe. The instructions are on the box. Basically what you do, you mix 1 part color with 2 parts developer. I just started by doing half this container, half the red container, and then developer, and it ended up not being enough, so I had to use the rest and mix that all up. The developer I use is, it's really dirty and scary looking because I got the red dye all over it, but I use the Salon Care Professional 30 Extra Lift Volume Cream. Why? Like, I already owned this. Like, I don't know why I owned this giant thing of it. Like, I don't know. And I'm nowhere near close to being done. Anyway, so I would recommend a 30 lift if you have like medium brown hair, like a medium darkness. But if you have like black, I would suggest maybe doing a 40 because I only used a 30 and I ended up having to repeat the process 3 times, but I think if I had a 40, I probably would have been able to get away with only doing it twice. But then you have to consider that a 40 developer will be slightly more damaging to your hair than a 30 developer, so I guess it's just personal preference. Just saying, if you want it to work faster, I would get the 40. Moving on. You just get one of these little bowls. All the stuff is from Sally's, by the way. It's all there. And these, they sell them in the store, but you have to, they keep them behind the counter for whatever reason. Like, why are these like a treasured item? I don't know. But they are, quite apparently. But everything else, Sally's, easily accessible. So you want to get one of these little guys and one of these. It's really hard to mix this because it's a really thick consistency. So it tends to stay chunky when you mix it with the developer. And I've seen a couple people use whisks, but I couldn't find a whisk at my Sally's that like was not expensive, so I just used a fork. So there you go. Just use a fork, because you want to make sure that when you're mixing this with the developer, it's completely mixed and it's like a smooth, creamy texture. I don't know why, but just do it, okay? Okay. Then putting it on your hair, you just put it on like normal hair dye. I suggest start at your ends, work your way up, and depending on how far your roots have grown out, I would stop there, leave it on your hair for like 20 minutes, then apply the rest to your roots and leave it on for like 20 more minutes, so like 40 minutes total, because your roots will like suck up the color and then you'll have these flaming red roots and just like kind of red hair, and it looks weird. It just looks weird. So first time I did it though, I didn't do that. I just like, I started from the bottom and I just like worked my way to the top and my roots were really red. But then after the 3rd time, it's pretty even now, but I have like grow out already. My hair grows so fast, which I'm not complaining about. I'm just saying it's like, sorry, my hair is dirty. I'm just a mess. I'm just a mess. I'm like a hobo. Moving on. You put it on all your hair, leave out the roots, wait like 20 minutes, then put it on the roots, then leave that all on for another 20 minutes, and then you'll wash it out. And I would suggest not blow drying your hair or anything afterwards, because Even though you're not bleaching your hair before putting red in it, this does contain a small amount of bleach, so it is slightly damaging to your hair. You're putting chemicals on your hair, so there's no sense in putting chemical and heat on your hair in the same evening, am I right? Give it a break, okay? Okay, then for waiting in between dyeing it again, because chances are you'll probably have to dye it at least one more time to balance the color and make sure it's all even. You can wait however long you want. My hair wasn't damaged at all, and it actually doesn't feel damaged at all, and I've done it 3 times. It just depends on the health of your hair and how your hair reacts to certain chemicals and products, but mine does okay with it. So I probably should have waited like, I don't know, like a week or something in between dyeing, but I didn't. I waited maybe 24 hours and then I did it again. And then the 3rd time I waited like 2 days and then I did it again. So you can just wait however long you feel, but I looked like a crazy person with flaming red roots, so I just decided to do it. Cause YOLO, I don't know. So on the box, it suggests to leave it on for 30 minutes, I believe. But I left it on for like 40 minutes the first time. I did it 20 on my hair, 20 on the roots. And then the second time I did it, I didn't put any on the roots. I just put on the rest of my hair and I left that on for an hour. And then it was for the most part the same color after the second, but I'm kind of like OCD, so I did it a 3rd time. And again, I just left it off the roots and put it on the rest of my hair. There's like a really distinct line where your roots and the rest of your hair is. And then I waited an hour that time as well. It wasn't damaging to my hair, but I'm not going to tell you that it's not going to damage your hair because I don't know. I just don't know. I believe these are like $6.99 each. A thing of developer is probably like $5. Those little bowls and the little brush thing, that's not more than like $5 altogether. And I would recommend getting a repair treatment for your hair for afterwards, just to be on the safe side. It's not going to be very damaging, but... So as far as maintaining, it fades fast, but for me, it doesn't fade bad. Like, it's less red than it was, but it's still really red, and it's been 3 weeks. And I don't think I'll have to dye it for like another 3 weeks. But maybe my hair is just different than normal hair. I don't know. I don't use any special like red depositing shampoos or conditioners. I definitely do not use cold water when I shower because no. My showers are my special time. And they are like warm and I like them more. So it is kind of sad. Every time you shower, you see part of your red washing away down the drain. It's not a big deal to me to like have to dye it every couple of weeks. I don't know. That's just me. And who knows how long I'll keep it. I was just feeling spontaneous one day, so I was like, I'm gonna get really red hair. Okay. Then I did it. And then here I am. When I do re-dye it, I think I'm going to use the same high color highlights one more time. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just because it's really red, but I want it a little bit of a lighter red so it could be a little more vibrant, but I'm not gonna do that for probably like 2 or 3 more weeks. But when I do that, do you want me to film that so you guys kind of have an idea of how the actual process works? I don't know. Let me know. Okay, why am I glowing? Hopefully it's not too hard for anyone. I don't think it'll be challenging. I definitely think you can do it. And if you mess it up, who cares? It's just hair. Just dye it black or something like that. YOLO. If I did miss anything and if you have any questions, but if you do have any questions, just leave them below and I'll try to answer them stat. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Vulcan salute. Live long and prosper. Also, don't mind that like dead body under my blanket.